Good morning, Facebook friends and YouTube followers. This is Rich again, back for your first video blog of the day for July 2nd, 2014. It's a Wednesday. It's around 6:30 in the morning. Going to be another hot one in Billerica, Massachusetts, as the temperatures go into the 90s. Hazy, hot, and humid. Drink plenty of water, jump in the pool, cool off if you have to. It's going to be a hot one. Some sports news to report. The Boston Red Sox lost to the Chicago Cubs again by the score of 2-1. And also, it's Happy UFO Day and birthday today. Happy 28th birthday to Lindsay Lohan, actress and singer. Happy 57th birthday to WWE Hall of Famer Bret the Hitman Hart. And okay, here's my first video blog of the day. 41 years ago today, a classic game show debuted on CBS, Match Game 73. Match Game 73 was a very popular game show. It was one of the most popular game shows of the 70s. Actually, Match Game started back in 1962 on NBC, hosted by Gene Rabin, and the format back then was like two 3-member teams. 2 contestants and 1 celebrity each played against each other in matching simple questions, and they had some little bit like questions that were a little humorous, kind of risque humor, and it was real popular on NBC. It lasted 7 years, from like late 1962 to September 1969, and it ran on NBC at 4 p.m. weekday afternoons, and it was taped in New York. It was real popular. It was one of the most popular daytime television shows back in the 60s. It was canceled in September 1969. But in 1973, Goodson Todman, who produced Match Game, we filmed it in Hollywood, and the format was changed from like 2 contestants playing against each other, matching questions with 6 celebrities, and the questions were like first a little bit humorous, but then it became double entendre, and it was very funny. Gene Rabin also hosted Match Game, and it became real popular, one of the most popular daytime shows in television in the 70s. And some of the celebrity panelists were like Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Richard Dawson were the regular celebrities who appeared on the show every single week, and then they had semi-celebrities like Bill Daly, Gary Berghoff, Fannie Flagg, Elaine Joyce, Patty Deutsch, Betty White, and so many others appeared on the show recently. And the goal of the game was the contestants played 2 rounds, and they had to match up to all of the celebrities, or the most celebrities, in 2 rounds, and then whoever won went to the bonus round and played a like audience match where the top 3 answers were poll the best response to blank something. If they got the top answer, they got $500. If they got the second most popular answer, $250, and if they got the third most popular answer, $100. And whatever they won on the top 3, that double the amount, 10 times the amount, or if they could play up to $5,000, and they could match any one of their celebrities in the head-to-head match, which they could win as much as $5,000. And all of the contestants always picked Richard Dawson, and that got real popular. And you know, it was real popular. Match Game also had a syndicated version, a weekly syndicated version called Match Game PM, which was from 1975 and 1981. It was on once a week. And also, like, with the Match Game getting so popular, like Richard Dawson, one of the celebrities who appeared there, hosted his own game show, Family Feud. And he, like, after hosting Family Feud and Family Feud going up in popularity, he kind of said Match Game was like he really didn't care playing. And in 1978, they introduced a star wheel, so all the contestants wouldn't hit Richard Dawson in a head-to-head match. He didn't like it, and he left the show a few weeks later. And then in 1979, CBS canceled Match Game, but it still went into syndication 5 days a week into 1982. And then after that, it was still syndicated, but reruns of maybe the last 2 years of the syndicated show were showed to television stations across this country, and there's been several attempts to revive Match Game. Like NBC revived it from October 1983 to July 1984, but they combined it with the Match Games Hollywood Squares Hour, hosted by Gene Rabin. He hosted a Match Game, and John Bowser Bauman for Hollywood Squares, but it was a flop, and I heard something that Gene Rabin did not like John Bauman at all. And there was other attempts, like 1990 on ABC was hosted by Ross Schaefer, and a syndicated one in 1998 by Michael Berger. Both of them did not last that long, and there's been rumors that Match Game's going to be revived in the States again, in the United States again, but they don't come to pass. I'm surprised that GSN has not revived the Match Game for like a primetime series for original game shows. I think they should. Because they have been reviving old game shows, and plus we don't need to see reruns of Steve Harvey's Family Feud over and over again. I would give like a revived Match Game a chance on GSN, but they have to find a good host and good celebrities. They probably could find good celebrities because there's so many reality stars, comedians, stuff like that, and they would have to find a good game show host to host it. I think it will be pretty good on GSN Original. I hope GSN does not screw up the Match Game. Okay, I will be back later for one of these video blogs. Okay, have a good day. Bye.